Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And now, lining up for
Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So that's got things underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. Okay, he can be quite conservative, and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely shaped ball. Look at the there's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 10, Matthias Cunha.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Might want to be careful there.
Haaland had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Reinders. That's a good ball out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Foden. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Great defending, strong and determined. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Shoots! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to belt it away. Maguire. And it's Casemiro. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a decent clearance. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Referee's given a throw. Maguire. Shaw. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Nico Gonzalez. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. Shaw. De Ligt. And the counter is on. And it's Reinders. Nicely aimed pass. And he's found a way past. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
O'Reilly knocks it out wide. Doku charging forward, the ball at his feet. Closing in on goal. Real chance! It's hit the crossbar. Hit into the middle. Played with finesse. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Foden. Matheus Cunha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in a great position here. He's through, now is he in? Haaland was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Donnarumma with the clearance. Reinders. It's Bernardo Silva. Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Now Foden. Threads one in. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Reinders. Bruno Fernandes. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And please welcome our
To review the first half.
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Mazraoui. Mazraoui carries the ball down the right. Now it's Ahmad. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Shaw clears it away. Casemiro. Menu. And it's Casemiro. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Shot, surely! Oh, what has happened here? And again! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Tries a deft little ball. Bruno Fernandes.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Pressure coming in from all directions. Now it's Menu. Decent chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 16.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to play it through. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Doku. Wriggles his way through, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva, and he's certainly onside here. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Menu being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then
Number 10,
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 19. Mbeumo.
That's good pressing,
Number
squeezing the play.
23, Shaw.
Marmouche.
Coming on the field.
Now it's
Number
Haaland.
13, Number
Oh, he's found
11,
support out wide.
Zirkzee. Number 2.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Substitution.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Menu on 2 now and looking for 3. Diogo Dalot. And it's Casemiro. And Maguire. Manchester United are almost home and dry now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mazraoui made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Bernardo Silva. Mazraoui makes the interception. Bernardo Silva has given away a free kick. Bernardo Silva has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Gonzalez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lewis. Savinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him
There will
at
be
the
3
crucial
minutes
moment.
added time.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough.
And he shoots! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Tries to pass it through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Mazraoui gets it away. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Menu claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?